All right. So, as a recap, last time, you guys all got together. You learned that you've been captured by Aboleths, and you decided to go save Nilgrim. You crawled through a sewage pipe into an Aboleth-controlled facility. You ambushed and killed the first group of guards that you found, ending stealth immediately. Broke in. You managed to get lucky and find the exact room Nilgrim was stored in right away. Big fight against some Aboleths. You guys got Nilgrim out. You discovered that he respec to get some paladin levels, so he kind of exploded one of the two Aboleths in half. Lots of people got mind controlled. Lots of people had the mind control broken. You then opened up another set of doors to go looking for Miku, where you were then immediately confronted by more guards. That was it.
To shreds, you say?
Yep. It went from a stealth mission to an actual stealth video game.
Stealth is optional for this mission.
Yeah. A reviewer.
However, you cannot unlock the perks if you do not do it stealthily.
Yeah. It's a highlight of a good stealth game when they have what one reviewer I enjoy, he called the cock-up cascade, which is where you make one mistake and then you're trying to correct it, you make another mistake, and before you know it, you're piling up 20 guard corpses in a closet.
Only 20. That guy's good.
Can't be any witnesses. No one's alive to witness you.
Yeah.
No, what's the crazy thing is there was only 15 guards on duty.
I went and found 5 more.
I think it's time for a cigarette.
So we got a question for this week. For everyone, when this is all done, will you ever return to the Sunless Sea?
What are you talking about? I'm never leaving. I'm just doing my job mining.
Not willingly.
If I have a means to wipe out the Aboleths.
Now, who's going to be the one to go find the big drainage hole and just pull the cork out and just drain the bitch?
I'm on it.
For Nilgrim, I just wrote down genocide run.
Yeah.
No, genocide
see what
speed
you
run.
do.
even
portal
more
at the
accurate.
bottom of the ocean to the elemental plane of air, and then it just all drains in.
No, you see, we have a bunch of. There's like a whole slew of guards in the secret passage we're trying to get through when we rebuild the society, and you just see Nilgrim going down there like, "What up, guys? It's Nilgrim back here again to just go kill them Aboleths. Watch my speed run and just dash off."
I keep telling you guys that we need to get on Twitch and start doing speed running
Adventure Path AP speed runs.
Just do Rise of the Rune Lords, and after we rescue that Foxglove guy, we just immediately murder him in book 1. And we're like, okay, that's an entire plot point of book 2 we get to skip.
So the question was, will we ever return to the Sunless Sea?
Mm-hmm. Or
Okay.
would you?
Okay. Should we make it to Dammerhall and establish our kingdom, a lot more than Freya will be returning to the Sunless Sea.
She has an entire cult to get back in the favor of.
All right.
There's a lot of shit going down in the Sunless Sea, and especially if this is the last known location of that fucking evil dwarf artifact. Are you kidding me?
This is true. That just leaves Fergus and Thrum.
Well, in character answer right now would be I'm never leaving because I'm a mind control.
Yeah, but let's just assume after they successfully rescue you.
I'm just being a smartass.
I know. We accept only medium intelligence posteriors here.
Yeah, I'm going to drive the bus that Nilgrim comes in on. Drum definitely needs answers.
I don't know. I think you'll be the bus, given the way you just charge into things and tank all the damage.
It's true by that time. Well, wait, Freya will literally be the bus. Her mech suit.
Done. Okay. This whole experience has made everyone very violent.
The torture will do that.
Yeah, they literally tortured him to have no thoughts but that of violence with no pity.
Oh, it was
So-
just light experimentation on Nolgrim.
Thrones in a bad spot.
It's like when the doctor or the nurse needs to stab you 4 times to find where the vein is.
Oh. Oh my god.
You woken up a primal thing into cope there.
Right?
I'm so angry now. Top of my head is sweating.
Triggered.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that was there.
Sometimes you just know who the D students were.
Gonna need therapy now.
Anyway, words I cannot say today. Fergus's answer is more or less not if I can help it, or unless we can make an artificial sunlight down here, I never want to come back.
Just a nice, simple no way.
Jose.
Yeah, so we got not willingly, yes, but with an army, genocide run, no way, and rip and tear until it's done. I like that spread.
Gombo, you literally wrote to me, the Aboleths have spent months casting modifying memory on Thrum, enhancing the thoughts of anger in you and removing any thought of mercy or self-control.
I mean, to be fair, they
That's
did.
been mostly brainwashed out of you again.
Yeah, that's
I
been,
hope so, but there's a little piece in there.
You see, it only cleared 3 months. You had 3 months and 2 days in your memory, so those 2 days just made you really ticked off.
You're just left with this impotent sense of rage and a pain around your asshole.
There's this whole part of my inbox I can't even clear.
Oh, God.
Yeah, when you get out of here, you're just like, guys, so was the pee always green? Or. And I'm not talking like yellowish green, I'm talking like lime.
Like, those electrical arcs coming out of Nolgrim?
Yeah.
And with this very similar stream pattern.
Mm-hmm. Kind of rainbowy, like oil.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to get downwind of everyone.
All right. So you guys should be on the map now.
Here.
And there you are. So I will bring up the initiative as these guards just immediately see you.
Oh yeah, Ivy was the one that opened the door.
Yep.
Hey, those are some high numbers from Taskill for once. Normally, I'm used to Kenneth when he's playing a cleric getting such low initiative, which I guess could be more or less beneficial for a cleric, depending on what happens in the round.
Especially in a system where you can't keep up more than one buff.
Mm-hmm. I feel like there needs to be a happy medium from all the buffs to one buff.
It's not in this system, but in that Soulbound system, I like their happy medium, where essentially because there's only like your equivalent of AC is on basically a rating of 1 to 6, 7, I forget. So you can have multiple buffs boosting the same thing, but once you hit the maximum rating, it just stops. So there really is a upper limit to the number of buffs you can get, but you can have multiple effects stack. So it's kind of both, best of both, in my opinion. There we go. There's one. As Gumbo goes through and just finds all the sheets. My organization strategy is working against me here. Don't worry about it. Man, it feels like it's been a month since we've played this one. Actually, I think it might have been.
As.
Yeah, I was just doing the mental math. Deckhand. And...
Oh god, Chul, motherfucking Chul is going before Ivy.
And Drow Soldier. Alright, there we go. So first up is from. And remember, you're underwater, so non-teleportation movement is halved as per different terrain.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair, isn't he in his I can't move mode unless he uses teleportation?
Yes, that was kind of like a group thing as well.
All right. So he is going to. Sorry, it's been so long. I gotta check what kind of movement that is.
Yep.
It is an action.
Your whirlpool thing, that is a teleportation. It's explicitly for underwater use. So
Move, big guy. All right. I'm real laggy, so I'm trying to move him down.
yeah,
here.
it's this map. That's why I got Loki to check the Halloween one before we got to it. Thankfully, this is not the entire thing. The other maps I have for this underwater area are significantly smaller.
Yeah, this is one of the reasons why I'm going to try a different. Next time I do an AP, I'm going to try a different system thing other than Roll20
Mhm.
and see if we have better luck. Because once you start getting sizable maps, Roll20 gets just so laggy.
Yeah.
And I like big maps.
Yeah.
And I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny.
When a girl walks in with an itty bitty wasting around thing, you get wrong.
I knew
What
I was good. I
What
knew I
else
was
are you
gonna
doing,
go.
Cope?
All right. I finally got to position. He is going to hit that motherfucker.
It'd be
Did we-
hilarious if a cage door dropped down right there. It's not going to, but that'd be hilarious.
That would be bad. Is that an elf?
That is a drow, yes.
All right. So favored enemy on that bastard.
All right, attacking the drow soldier.
Yeah. Come on. There we go.
That'll hit, and that kills it.
Oh my. And then bonus action, because he only gets one attack after teleporting.
Mm.
Bonus action, he's going to try and chain a motherfucker who is not a favorite enemy. This big thing in the middle.
Oh, the Chul. He's an aberration.
I don't have aberration anymore.
Ah, gotcha.
I lost that level of ranger. Thank you for pointing that out, though.
Yeah.
Okay, that's an opposed athletics or
No.
acrobatics for him.
Definitely athletics. Nope, he's grappled.
So he would be grappled and take some damage.
Okay.
So if you throw
I accidentally deleted Ivy.
Come on, guys. It's already bad enough here.
No, this really wasn't intentional. I was trying to edit her token real quick.
No, I'm sure. I believe you. I'm just like, I'm already trying to get us through this map part without the lag, and now you want me to spawn in more tokens. Come on, guys.
Well, I'm dragging in myself, but I'm blind without her because we don't have the revealed areas.
Hmm.
I just can't see where to place it. So.
All right, I'm back. Hold on.
Everyone take your time. It's laggy. Look left and right and left again.
All right. Is that your turn there, Cope?
Yes.
Oh, hold on. Okay, yeah, okay, that should be fine. Taskell.
Half movement means 10 feet on a standard.
Yep. You're a short-limbed dwarf underwater. It's not exactly your favorite terrain.
Yep. So I have to swap over to the crossbow and try and take out the lobster bisque over there.
While he's making that attack, could you add Ivy back to the turn order? She was at 12, right below the Chul.
26 hits on them.
Yeah, hold on one second.
Hmm.
Your attack is fine. I'm just still adding Ivy back to the turn order.
Okay.
There it is. So that'll hit, and that'll do full damage. The fire damage is halved because underwater.
No, I'm sorry. It's magma damage.
Yeah. Still the same thing, unless you're trying to create an island.
Don't tell me what I can't do.
I will.
No, we don't have an Earth Knesset.
Yeah. If we had done it in Pathfinder, I explicitly banned those, because otherwise
I
it's going to be
remember.
like, well, I unlocked Earth Glide. Whee!
Time to T-pose through the game.
Gamba, I'm not sure if you set Nolgrim to have sight, because I'm looking at side angles. I have Iago's, but it doesn't look like I have Nolgrim's sight lines.
Should be the same token. Nope, vision's off. Hold on, give me a second.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. I turned it off so that way you wouldn't see where you are.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
There we go. That should be. You're got farther than 60 feet of dark vision now, right?
No, I think it's still 60.
Okay, just checking.
Yep.
All right, and that's your turn. Taskell. Chul is going to attack from. It is going to make 2 pincer attacks and a tentacle attack. So first off, pincers, 1, 2. I assume those will hit Thrum.
Yep.
You're already grappled, so you can ignore that, but you take the damage. And then give me a Constitution saving throw at advantage.
Are those physical damage?
They're bludgeoning, yes.
Okay.
It says right next to it.
Oh, I see it.
Very sorry. Didn't realize we rolled initiative again.
Oh.
I can just put myself on the turn order.
Okay.
And Gumbo, what did you ask for? A save?
Constitution save at advantage as its tentacles are trying to hit you with poison. That succeeds. Okay, so you would have gone before the Chul there, so we'll just finish up the Chul's turn here, which is now over. And now it's your turn, Freya.
All right. Oh my god.
Yeah, I know the map's bad. Just grit your teeth, and we'll get through this together, and then we'll skip it in the future.
It helps if you zoom in to 100% and don't go beyond that, and just stay zoomed close. It does help a little.
Real up close. All right.
I stayed at 100% and I haven't really had any issues, but if I zoom out at all, it gets kind of laggy.
Oh, let me focus on my token. All right. I am. Okay. So, I'm just trying to see everything that's around here. This is the challenge. Okay, so there's a grate here, and Gombo, just for the sake of me not having to move this token everywhere, what is this creature?
It's a Chul, large-sized crab creature, claws, poisonous tentacles.
It's what the Guardians were when we rescued Nolgrim.
Yeah.
Or got
Yeah, I
into
remember the
his door.
Chul. I just can't see the token.
Yeah.
I can only see the corner of the token. I don't want to move my token and have it zip
then
all around.
Could I shout out that there's a sea hag and a pirate? What are those?
The sea spawn and the pirate?
Yes, sorry, sea spawn.
Yeah, a sea hag would be far more dangerous. But
Yes.
I assume everyone except for Freya has line of sight. So.
I mean, we ran into one hag already, and it's D&D. There's rule of 3 with those things, so I'm waiting to when do we run into the next 2.
And the grate closed on him, right?
No, it's open. They opened the door. That's why you ran into these.
Okay.
So you have a swim speed, so you can just go right up to them.
Yeah. All right. Hello, Chul. All right, you're gonna get the Freya special.
You do get fried with that.
Steve. Yes, that hits. So it takes full pop.
And then bonus action for the second hit.
First, same as the first.
Is it a bonus action to attack a second time? I thought you just have 2 attacks in the suit, regardless.
No, his suit's got a thing where he's got 3 different options for his bonus actions. He can expend a spell slot to try to reload his cannon. He can do battle repairs to restore 1 to 8 hit points, or he can take another attack with his suit's weapon.
Okay, so he doesn't actually have multi-attack as a thing for his suit.
No.
Yeah.
It's a specific ability for the class.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and only one in the suit.
I was just curious.
Yep,
This
yep.
class technically doesn't get like an actual second attack, I don't think, at all. It just gets suit attacks, right?
I mean, that happens
I
sometimes.
haven't looked recently, but I mean, you're
I'm
still
pretty sure. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
we
sure
do.
that's how it works.
Eldritch Volley cannon. You still dish out a shit ton of damage anyway.
Oh, I'm not complaining. I'm not
Oh,
complaining that outside the suit I'm weak when it's an entire shield.
Yeah, 120 hit points around your face. Either
Uh,
way, that your turn?
yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Ivy.
Excuse me. I'm gonna make a couple psychic blades against the Chul. A blade
This.
and a blade.
Hit.
19 points of damage. And she's gonna hide behind the nice mech suit.
Elgrim.
All right. Oh, was I supposed to roll initiative for Iago too?
Yep. Oh well, we'll just. You guys are gonna mop this up quickly, so don't worry about it right now.
Yeah, I'll fire at the jewel.
All right. That'll hit. Probably
Oh,
just I don't think you have a grudge on him.
No, the grudge is not on. I'll click that off real quick. And second one.
Hit.
And that'll be my turn.
All
Go ahead.
right.
At the end of the round, I'll roll Iago.
No sweat. I mean, we can just leave him at this one encounter.
Okay.
The deckhand is going to come over here. He's going to make 3 unarmed attacks against from 1, 2, 3. Nope. Okay. Whatever I was going to have him do, it doesn't matter now.
Can we tell these guys are mind controlled?
They have the exact same kind of like translucent skin that you do, so it's a pretty good bet that they are under some sort of mental conditioning.
Gotcha.
The sea spawn is something else entirely. It's a fully like corrupted humanoid fused with features of an aquatic creature. But it's gonna come up here.
It's like an ocean undead.
Very similar, yeah. Or Davy Jones's crew from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Mm.
It is going to make 2 unarmed attacks and a tentacle attack. So, 1, 2. These guys are absolutely no threat to you. Thrum.
That rhymed. All right, going after the big guy again.
Hit and kills it.
Ooh, all right. Punch the little guy then.
That'll hit. All right. Anything else?
Yeah, he'll chain the little guy as bonus action. That's opposed.
Yeah. Just gonna roll it. Yeah, okay. The only way he would win is on natural 20, so I just did a behind the screen D20 roll and got a 10.
Sure.
So I just have a little macro at the bottom of the button to roll a D20 for me.
Oh, that's smart. Makes it easy.
There's no way that he was gonna beat a 30. So he's grappled now. Pascal, what's your poison?
I guess I'll try and shoot the sea. That'll miss. I already moved to get that angle, so eventually I might get him in the blender range, but
Baby steps.
10-minute duration on that, so there's a chance.
Freya.
Okay. I guess I'm going to hit this weak fucker. Maybe try getting a giant mechanical suit next time, dude.
Yeah, he'll submit that to HR next week. That'll hit, do damage.
He's not going to be submitting anything to next week.
I've heard that weak fucker is also a duck fucker.
Let's not get that started again. And if it makes any difference, it's not like HR was going to do anything anyway.
Put it in its file.
All right. And is that your turn?
Yep.
All right. Ivy.
Throw out that one, fine. I'm just gonna attack the slimy one in front.
All right. Hit. Kill.
Well, then she's gonna throw her other blade at the one next to throne. If that hits, I don't know.
That'll hit.
Or 8 points of damage to that one.
I figured it's the only one left.
And she'll stay where she is. She's nice and hiding behind a big meat shield.
Olgrim.
Not even meat.
All right, move up. Are we looking to finish this guy off, or are we trying to take him alive?
That's only death.
If he's mind controlled, which he probably is, he probably doesn't know anything.
Also, keep in mind, Loki, your movement speed is halved because of the water right now.
Ah, okay. So let me adjust my movement. Does 25 round down to 20 or to 10 or 15?
I say 15, just so it doesn't
All right.
take ages.
So I was there, and then I'll move here. And I'll just double move.
All right. Gonna try to unarmed strikes. Drum again. 1, 2, 3. Anything?
Nope.
All right. Drum.
Suppose the question of taking him alive depends on if we can even do anything for him. How many of those sponges do we have?
I'll jog his memory.
Well, he's dead.
Slams his head into a wall. I jogged it a little too hard.
That's a
That's
full-on
gotta be
sprint.
close there.
Oh god, we're underwater. All the skull and brains and bits are just slowly poofing and clouding out and falling to the ground.
Meanwhile, Freya's just enjoying herself in the self-contained suit.
God, here come the tiny fish.
Hold on, let me
Cover
take my
your-
boots off. I can clean my toes.
Cover your penis.
Yeah.
I haven't seen my penis in months.
God, I hope that's in character.
That's in character. He's stuck in this rock suit.
Yeah.
I assume it's to keep him from adding to the gene pool.
It's just a rocky cod piece down there.
Yeah. Yeah. He doesn't even feel it dripping down his leg anymore.
Oh god. All right. That'll take us out of combat here. So, because of the lackiness of the map, I'm going to do a slight change of plans here. rather than doing my whole Metal Gear Solid creep around the map plan I have, we are instead just going to resolve stuff via a collection of skills. I will move you guys back to the splash screen.
Sorry, it's so laggy after all that work, man.
It happens.
It didn't used to be this laggy. It's gotten laggier in the last few months.
It's because they're doing lots of like updates and trying to do stuff. Some of it's pretty good. Like they updated the connecting tokens to character sheets thing.
Yeah.
So now rather than you know how if you edit the health on a token or make an adjustment to the token, you can just push a button on the sheet and it'll update all the tokens connected to it automatically rather than it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Roll20 isn't paying us yet to promote its stuff.
Yeah. No, it's fine. 2 steps forward, 4 steps back is kind of the role of Roll20.
We're not gonna get sponsorships like that, Richard. Shut up.
We're not going to get sponsorships, period, Gumbo. You shut up. And besides,
Roll20. We use it.
you see, the thing is, if we got a sponsorship, if we ever actually had viewers, you know who would sponsor us? Raid Shadow Legends. Like, they sponsor every fucking other person in the world.
I don't know. We might be able to secure an Adam and Eve sponsorship. Lots of people have been getting that.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
I was watching a
I'm
show
gonna ruin that
where
right
they,
now. Raid Shadow Legends is the worst fucking game to ever be invented. If you
people
actually
say
look
that and they still
into
get
what that video game is,
people still get sponsored after they badmouth it. There's a streamer I watch. He went on and on about how fucking Raid Shadow Legends was the biggest cash grab piece of garbage he ever had tried playing. And then, like 20 minutes later, anyway, from today's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. And like he went on to do a live stream like a couple months after that. And he's like, "Oh yeah, they still paid me for that sponsorship, by the way." Because I said exactly what they wanted me to say when I was doing the sponsorship.
Mm.
So yeah, they'll pay anyway.
I just how do they have so much money for the ads?
Whales.
Because it's a giant cash grab and there's whales.
Yep.
Oh,
Man. I just thought it was
I
funny.
can't believe people like that exist.
I was watching a video.
People paid like billions of dollars for Diablo Immortal. Do you think they're gonna stop at that?
Yeah.
Sorry, Gumbo.
I was gonna say I just thought it was funny as I was watching a video that was about like video game design principles and stuff like that because I'm a nerd like that. And then they're like, and this episode's sponsor is Adam and Eve. Yeah, we're as surprised as you are.
No, they're one of the other ones that sponsors fucking everything on the internet.
Yeah.
Is that a sex thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
sex
his
toy
online
store.
sex shop.
With someone advertised one time, I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" Because they were like being very vague on the descriptions of things, and like they said adult products. I'm like, "Oh, this is sex toys, isn't it?" And went on to it's immediately you're confronted with pictures of sex toys.
Welcome to the
Exactly what
Adult Bible Study Podcast, sponsored by Adam and Eve.
Oh man.
Listen, these are all the swear words it's all right to teach your children because they're in the Bible.
Oh god.
I stole that
See
joke.
the new
from
catchphrase. Adam and Eve. The apple ain't the only thing you're gonna eat.
Oh, God.
Nice.
Oh God!
Yep, I think you just secured us a sponsorship.
Yep, there's the email right there.
We got
I
two
will be
people
sending my
lined
lawyer
up
if
to
they
watch
start
our
using
video.
All that makes me think of is the fucking. Has anyone ever seen the movie Coneheads?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How they eat condoms as like chewing gum.
Yeah.
I've blocked that movie out of my head.
I love that movie. It's so dumb. I love it.
Which is fine on a joke on its own, but if you take it with the rest of the movie, they have some horrifying teeth. So
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna last very long.
No, remember he gets dental work and gets a bunch of fillings put in to make it look like normal teeth.
Oh yes, he does. But and they do it to the
Deep Lord
emperor.
of Coneheads.
Yes.
So we're playing. Do we switch to the Conehead game?
I'm guessing, judging by where the conversation's going. But no, in all seriousness, so this prison/lab is now on alert looking for you guys. So we are going to need a group investigation and a separate group stealth check. Determines
I've
what you
got a-
find
Let
and
me tell
how
you,
many
folks.
enemies there when you run into it.
Got a +1 to upside. Probably should not roll it.
Well, I
Yeah.
think stealth, a group one is we're all doing it. It's like a group success or failure, depending on how many successes or failures, if I'm understanding it right.
Yes.
The two high investigations are not working out.
Yep.
Cool, what did I roll?
This is
Oh.
bad rolls.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
1.
Fuck it. I don't think I can do anything about that. Well,
No, it's fine. It's a group stealth. It's just the group investigation.
Okay.
stealth.
Anyone wearing heavier
Wow,
armor?
this investigation is terrible.
Yeah, heavy armor's a disadvantage on stealth, right?
Correctamundo. I was
Still
looking.
rolled higher than my investigation.
Sorry, this is a slight tangent, but talking about heavy armor and disadvantage and stuff. I was reading. I recently got the physical book of it because I like the PDF so much. Of a system called Dungeon Crawl Classics. It's kind of like that first edition stuff we were doing, but they added a lot of their own stuff to it, so it's a little bit fleshed out as a system. They did something really interesting, is they had critical fail tables like we used to use in Pathfinder in the back when times, if you guys remember.
Mhm.
And, however, what they had it is that when you crit failed, you would roll a die, and the die size was depending upon how heavy your armor was. So if you're unarmored, it'd only be a D of 4. But if you were wearing heavy armor, it's like 2d12, and it high possibilities of it going really, really badly for you. Which I kind of liked that as an idea of actually making medium armor kind of worth it then, because then you don't fail as hard. Also, one of the critical fumble results says that you get stuck on the back of your armor like a turtle, and that made me chuckle.
Oh wow,
I
does
think
nobody in this party have investigation as a class skill?
no. We
Oh, wait,
me
no,
and
Freya
Fulcrum
does.
have it. We just rolled bad.
Oh, okay.
Look at
No,
our rolls. I have
was
a
like, oh god,
plus
is Fergus
9.
the only one with investigation? And I just looked and I'm like, oh wait, no, that's a natural 1, so you have a plus 9. Yeah.
All
No,
right.
it was just bad rolls all around.
Don't forget, there's still Loki. You still need to roll for Iago.
Oh, that's true.
Let's see. I'm gonna wait for that come in. Then I'll count up the stealths and the investigation.
What about Ivy? Does she have a?
I already
Fergus
rolled.
or-
Hey, no, Iago got natural 20 for you.
That's
I will stick
one.
by Gumbo. I think Kenneth was right about critical fumbles. Is it 99.999% of the time? That's just Looney Tunes, right?
Yeah.
Um,
The table, like in some systems have, I think helps it ground it a little bit.
I think the critical successes, though, I might try to bring that back at some point because I like, Pathfinder doesn't really have built in a way to give characters like cool, lasting injuries or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas
I've been fooling around with an idea of drawing up a table of lasting injuries that come from, like if you confirm a natural 20 with another natural 20, that it gives you a lasting injury that is like on your character permanently, and like making a table for like slashing, piercing, magical, or whatever to roll on. Because I think that would be interesting kind of concept that, yeah, if you get hit really fucking hard, or like not even just like double natural 20, maybe like if a crit like takes you down to 0 in a single blow from like max health.
Mm-hmm.
It's a thing I was toying around with the alternate health system used the game I ran.
Yeah.
We might get around to enforcing it, but
Long time ago, we played that you would get lasting injuries if you ever fell below 0, like death.
It hasn't
and
come up. Sorry.
It was just a lot of fun. Like it made if someone backstabbed you, then you'd have a wound that you could only see that wouldn't heal, that was on your back, or if someone slit your throat, then you'd have to address the fact that you've got, a slice mark across your throat, or, smashed in part of your face or whatever. and it made it a lot of fun for those characters.
It hasn't come up in this campaign, but my 5th edition house rule I like while I'm getting this set up over here. Is if you go down to 0 hit points 3 times in the same fight, the whole yo-yo thing 5th edition does sometimes, I roll in the DMG and give you a lasting injury. That happened in the other campaign I run, and now we got a character just walking around with an eye patch. Which was especially funny considering when I pulled out the dice to go roll on that table, I said, wouldn't it be funny if you lost an eye? And then it just happened.
Yeah, I like that. Because there are ways around most of them. Most of them are just
If you get high enough level, you can just cast like regeneration or something. It's almost disappointingly easy to remove. All right, so you guys do succeed the group stealth check, but you failed the group investigation. I feel like this shouldn't be a surprise looking at these investigation rolls.
What about Diago?
It's a group one, so I don't think you're understanding.
Of you, one of you passed, and there was 2 natural ones.
To kind of explain it to people who haven't played D&D as much, a lot of people, I don't think it's an official thing. It's a lot of things that people do is groups rolls where everyone rolls, and the net successes usually, if they equal more than the number of failures, is generally successful.
Okay.
But there's also a DC involved as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
It actually is an official rule. That's how they mitigated, like, if you're group traveling and some people are heavy armor, that's how you kind of mitigate the whole not having the heavy armor person just immediately blow it for everyone.
Yeah, so to be fair,
that.
Iago did a natural 20, which is usually 2 successes on a group check. But we had 2 natural ones, which are 4 failures on a group check.
Yeah.
It's basically a dice pool, but we each roll one of the dice.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to steal your thunder, Gumbo. I just feel
by all means.
people needed to be explained that because not everyone understood what you were doing.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, carry on.
All right. While creeping around the hallways, you're managing to avoid some of the guard patrols here with your high stealth. You eventually come across a small domed room, like a much, much smaller version of the room that Milgram was being held in. And suspended from chains from the floor and ceiling, floating in the water, is a female drow, judging by like her attire, perhaps like some sort of sorceress or wizard. And she appears to be unconscious, very haggard, and you guys can see arcs of magical energy flowing out from her wrists and ankles and flowing up the chain into receptacles on the ceiling.
Is it Thrum's girlfriend?
No.
Okay.
No one that you recognize.
And so they look like they're in much the same predicament as Nolgrim was, you're saying?
Worse off. Definitely have been here longer. You can give me an Arcana check if you would like.
Let her burn.
The one
I was
hand.
gonna say, you guys can do what you want. The one person who tries to defend the people is still brainwashed and out in the mines.
But no, it is not. What's it?
What do you think, Nolgrim?
I think one more person pissed off at these creatures is better for us. So, I think we free her.
Also, give me a medicine check. Is that what it is in 5e? I always get medicine. Yeah. Also, anyone can do a medicine check as well. Because I know Nolgrim rolled an Arcana. Did you want to roll an Arcana?
Yeah, I will. And Nolgrim wasn't mind controlled like us, right? He was like suspended.
He was not mind controlled like you. He was just kind of like mentally, psychically doped up, essentially.
We are pretty fucked as it is. Listen, Thrum, usually I'd agree with you. It wouldn't be worth the trouble, but I feel like we kind of need all the help we can get here.
Whatever we can do to stop whatever they're doing, probably a good idea.
All right. Well, whatever time this lady, it's a lady drow, right?
Yeah.
whatever time this lady has left, it doesn't seem like it's much, so we gotta act fast.
So go ahead and give me your Arcana rolls, IRC, Nilgrams, and
Okay.
a medicine check.
Arcana. 14.
All right. So Freya and Nilgrim, you kind of recognize what's going on here. It's mostly guesswork. You can't be certain, but you're guessing that it's clear that these chains are drawing magical energy out of her, like a power source, kind of. Which means she's probably not a wizard, probably more like a sorceress or something like that has innate magical powers. Possibly a warlock. That's not impossible either. That's what they were doing to Nilgrim. But she's been down here for a while, so
It's gonna end up being a fucking drow dragon sorcerer, okay? And we're going to have uncovered the dwarves' worst nightmare.
the Drow Dragon.
She also has
orgies.
Duergar blood in a distant past, so there's that too.
I'm also half angel and half demon.
I can be your angel or your devil.
Did I mention I speak French?
It was.
I just figured you
weird
guys wouldn't
Woodstock
like that.
weekend.
You know, I know it doesn't say anywhere in fantasy dwarves don't like people who speak French. I just, I kind of figured.
But with the 14, even if you got her up, you're fairly certain she'd probably be out of spell slots for the day. And 6 mess isn't enough to get in.
You said what roll combo?
Medicine?
Medicine?
Can you roll it when you're not trained in it?
Yes.
Okay, Ivy will do it then. I imagine she's been trying to figure out what's going on over down here anyway, so.
Alright, on that 17, Freya, this drow has clearly been down here for way longer than all of you. So you are looking at someone that's suffering from malnutrition as well as being strung up here for this entire time. So if she's currently unconscious, if you do resuscitate her, you're looking at someone with 8 hit points and all but the last level of exhaustion.
Again, I say we still cut her loose, and if need be, if she slows us down too much, just leave her behind. But I wouldn't be opposed to at least robbing these creatures of one more source of power. Diminished though it may be.
I have no idea who this person is, Nilgrim. What if they're more powerful than we think? What if they become a problem for us down the line?
I think it would be good to have them pissed off at this society and indebted to us.
God damn it, Nilgrim. If this one stabs us in the back like the last one, I'm holding you responsible, Nilgrim.
Very well.
All I can think of is Ivy making some kind of catty comment about how Fergus would be so proud.
All right, so it looks like we gotta cut the chains, right?
Yeah, you don't have to do a roll. That would be unnecessary
All right.
at this juncture. Classic ruling of DMing, in my opinion, is that if success or failure won't affect the ultimate outcome, that you shouldn't be having them roll. Unnecessary.
Yeah, so I think we break the chains, but I think Throne just went AFK.
Yep. Got yourself a haggard, malnourished, unconscious drow lady.
I think Iago could be Prince Charming and carry her. Any opposition?
Creak, 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 creak.
Oh god, underwater crickets. They're the worst.
Loud mechanical shrugging.
We'll put this NPC with the other NPC.
Throw them on the pile.
Well, I mean, that's basically just a way to excuse ourselves from having to use Iago in any combat, so that way You're all just controlling one character.
That's what I was thinking as well.
Whatever you'd prefer.
I'm fine with that. His main source of weaponry is his gun, which is kind of useless underwater.
I mean, he had double hand crossbows that he was doing good damage with.
Yeah.
All right. Good drow. Yet. You know what time it is? More stealths and investigations.
Sorry.
That's
So
a low
what was
stealth
the
roll.
final result with the drow?
Taking
They've
her with
take- Yep, you're now carrying unconscious lady.
Well, Iago is.
I got a piss poor stealth for Ivy, 13.
The first two were me. The second two were Iago.
I feel like Iago keeps saying, "Hey, isn't that your mushroom friend in there?" And then no one listens to him.
They just walk by. Is that everyone?
I believe so, yes.
Let's see. Milgram, Taskill, Ivy, Freya, second Milgram. Milgram.
All right, one moment.
Oh wait, do we? Are we rolling? You already rolled for. Never mind. I'm an idiot. That's why you did 2 for Milgram.
Yeah.
All right. After dodging through a few more hallways, whatever silent alarm is happening is still going on, so you're noticing some guard traffic pick up. But you find your way to another one of those smaller domed rooms, almost the exact same thing as the one where you got the now unconscious drow sorceress. But this room has a little bit more activity going on in it. Standing off to the side walls, you see a couple of those underwater zombie things that have those octopus creatures wrapped around their heads. Standing at attention. But the new thing is that you see 2 pseudo-humanoid-like creatures. From the waist up, they're kind of like this pale, pasty kind of aquatic flesh, but from the waist down, they're just tentacles. Here, let me actually find if I can't find a good picture for you. You guys see that?
Mm-hmm.
And they've each got these harpoon-like spears, and they seem to be swimming around another figure who's chained and suspended in this sort of magic sap. They seem to be checking the locks, and it's actually someone you recognize as you see the unconscious form of Ignis Hallowstone.
Trying to remember.
She's the fire
Oh,
sorcerer from the boat.
Yeah,
gotcha.
she helped you get a crew and all that.
Right. She also chained up?
Yep. And I will move you guys to the map because you guys got bad enough on your stealth that they do just spot you. Not the best stealth run on this one. And I will bring the initiative back out. Looks like we still need a Thrum and a Freya on the initiative.
Trying to click around to it. Oops. Clicked on the battle suit.
Back. Sorry about that.
It is time to take hold of your destiny and roll for initiative, Thrum.
Or go home. I guess that's also an option.
Go home, take a shit, go to bed.
Sorry, I had to keep going AFK. He would be big since he can
Yeah, but this is the story.
whirlwind around in here. If that's cool.
All right, I'll just put you at the back of the group then. Yeah. They're narrow hallways. These are hallways that can fit big creatures, but you know you can't have Freya and you. And so many people in this party are freaking big.
It's the meta.
I mean, do we want to just switch it around so he's in front? I think he'd be better on the front line.
Sure.
Because I got a big cannon that I can shoot.
You see, this is why dwarves are always compensating for things. They always want to get bigger, but they don't want to admit they're short.
All right, so Thrum is up first.
Absolutely.
And when they build the battle suits, they build them to dwarf proportions. It's very interesting.
getting a look at my movement here. Okay.
That is a
Don't
funny.
get stuck in the wall. Don't get stuck in the wall. All right, I'm doing things behind the scenes that might scare you, children. Don't worry, I am moving. And touchdown! Sorry, that's like trying to drive a drone. And he will have one attack. I assume we aren't going to diplomacy these folks.
I mean, we could start by talking to them. It's what we usually do, but if you don't feel in that kind of mood, I guess you could just go for it.
Which one are you
Really,
attacking?
I'm just having one of those days, so I'm going to punch this octopus head motherfucker.
All right, that'll hit.
I mean, understandable. I'm not going to question your motives.
Bonus action, go into a rage.
How many rages do you have a day, just to keep in mind?
I have 4, and now I'm down to 1.
All right. Just be aware.
Yep. He's only got 1 superiority die left. So,
Dude, rages recharge on a long rest? I thought they did a short rest as well.
I think it's long only.
Okay.
Yeah, because you guys still got to bail out Fergus after you find Miku. And presumably you want to stab Jiggles. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but he does have your stuff.
Got our boat, too, and he's flaunting it in his front yard.
Mm-hmm.
And the asshole probably has our invisibility ring, so.
Uh-huh. Yep. There's the boat next to one of those porcelain toilets with flowers growing out of it.
Yeah, a couple of tires buried half deep.
Did we grow up in the same neighborhood, Cup?
Yeah, certain ones are all the same.
Yeah, it's America. Is that the end of your turn there, Cope? Do you punch?
Yep.
Okay.
Punched 1, went into a rage.
Right.
I don't think you could actually get further away in the same country without using a plane. Theoretically, I don't know where Cope grew up, but I know he lives in Georgia now.
Yep. We are very, very far away, which just proves the same assholes live all over America.
I wouldn't say the same assholes. Come on. They're unique and different assholes everywhere you go.
They like to make a line of one side being one way and one side being another, but it's really just a circle, and they're both really close to each other.
Yep.
They just have different opinions, but they're both the same kind of asshole.
I mean, I grew up in the part of Northern California that really wanted to be the Deep South.
Yeah, weren't they? It was the same people that wanted to be the state of Jefferson or whatever they kept trying to get on the bill.
Yep. Thought Rush Limbaugh was a liberal sellout.
We're gonna legally become our own state.
Unironically wore cowboy hats. Yeah. Anyway, Freya, what are you doing?
At least your place doesn't want to become its own country, dude. Anyways. So let me scroll. So we got our previous what was she, first mate, Ignis.
Yep.
Right.
Essentially, she helped you get the crew.
She's the one who can navigate the whirlpools, so we definitely need her.
And does she look like she's being chained up like Nolgrim was?
Yes, and that drow sorceress. And you know for a fact she is that actual sorcerer, so they're definitely using sorcerers as power sources. Amazing that more people don't do that.
Okay. And then there's
Did they just full matrix us and turn us into batteries?
what is this thing? What does it do?
I put a image of it in Skype chat.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Oh, okay. This thing's freaky.
He's a romanceable NPC.
If this thing was romanceable in Mass Effect. Okay, and these things look pretty maniacal to me. I don't know about you guys.
Yep.
I think I'm just gonna, I'm gonna go out on a limb and shoot the fuck out of it with a cannon.
I mean, Thrum's already punching one, so
11.
That's how a bar fight escalates. Our old girlfriend's in here. I walked over and punched a guy, and my best friend just shot someone.
that'll miss.
Bonus action, reload. And can you?
I think you actually do have a second attack level. Hold on, let me check.
I'm trying to see if the bonus action is it's on the character sheet or on the. I think it might be on the characters sheet. If it's just a reload or if it's another fire. Because I don't quite remember.
I thought it was a fire if you hit the
Oh,
reload.
here we go. When you reach level 9, you have mastered fighting from inside your machine of your own creation. Battlesuit can attack twice instead of once whenever you take the attack action on your turn. Battlesuit. Additionally, while piloting the battlesuit, you can take any of the following bonus actions on your turn. Field repair, more levers and buttons, which lets you make an extra melee attack with the battlesuit, and unjam, expend a first level spell slot or higher to make one of your weapons automatically recharge.
Okay, so I wouldn't get to fire it again then.
Yes.
All right, so then I guess that's all I do.
Yeah, because it says next turn. But you do have 2 attacks as an action in your suit, and then you can bonus action an additional melee on top of that if you want. Is the official reading.
All right.
All right, Ivy.
Hold on. So she can get to here with a single movement. She's gonna throw a couple daggers because Thrum has a reach of 10 feet, right? So he threatens both of these.
Yep.
So starting with this one, if it goes down after the first one, I'll swing to the next one.
All right.
Psychic blade.
That'll hit. Still up.
And bonus blade. Man, I wish that was the sneak attack one. For another 8.
All right, hold on. Quick. All right, still up.
That's all she can do.
It's a thank you, little mother. Nulgrim.
All right, we'll this way and attack.
Check it. Go ahead. That will miss.
Hey,
That'll miss.
and I think that's it. Yeah, that'll be it.
Okay. Decker's turn. One is going to target Thrum. The other is going to target Nulgrim. So first up, Nulgrim, you're going to get 1 spear attack, 2 tentacles, and 1 psychic lash. So, spear attack.
Wait a second. I realize I have none of my items. Do I?
You have your pick, but no
Do
armor.
I? Oh, crap.
So, spear. Natural 20.
Okay.
Next up, Psychic Lash, it is a range attack, so this will be a disadvantage. 14.
That'll hit.
2 psychic damage. And then 2 tentacle. 1, 2, 1
Hit
of them.
and miss.
Alright. So you take no damage, but you need to then perform a... Oh no, sorry. You do take 2d8 psychic damage at the start of each of your turns, so you don't take it right now.
Okay.
So if someone kills it before the start of your next turn, you
Mhm.
don't take any damage. Is not only is this thing attacking you physically, it's sending psychic screeches into your mind to try to flay your sanity. Yeah, someone just grabbed the monster out of Call of Cthulhu and threw it into D&D.
Yeah, they kind of are made by Eldritch Abominations.
Yep. Daskell.
Team. So I'll shoot that one.
Oh yeah. Alright, so that'll be 16 points of damage.
Jesus, man.
Go ahead and summon a spiritual weapon on it.
That'll also hit. Just laying into it, but it's surprisingly durable. Your turn. Zombies. This one's gonna go up from this one to can only get here. Oh no, it'll get here via double move. I do not. Oh, they do have a swim speed, so never mind. They can get right there. All right. So first up, 2 longsword attacks against Thrum. 1, 2. Miss
Misses.
against Nilgrim. Not Nilgrim. Taskell. 1, 2. Miss.
Is the electricity in this room?
No. Apparently, Nilgrim
Actually-
had a lot of juice in him that these other sorcerers don't.
Without my shield, that 19 will hit.
All right. 9 slashing. Oh, shoot. That should have been a disadvantage because they're slashing. Hold on one second. Let it not be said. I'm not fair, so it'll miss, so you don't take any damage.
If they have a swim speed, do they still have the problem with
Yeah.
weapons?
Unarmed attacks, piercing weapons, and crossbows are fine, but normal bows are not. From.
All right, let's gym bag.
Oh, which one are you hitting?
I'm gonna hit the one that really devastated Nilgrim. This thing over here, I'm trying to highlight it. The white ghost.
The one on the other side of the room that attacked Nilgrim? Not
No,
the one.
that one right there.
Yeah, because I also
The one
realized
up by me.
I completely forgot to roll its attacks against you.
You want to do that now?
Yeah, he'll take damage because there's no way he's gonna actually like put you out of commission. All right, so first up against you. Just stop rolling damage for 1 minute, man.
Sorry, I clicked those like 3 minutes ago.
Yeah. So spear attack, miss, and then psychic lash.
Get in my
Miss.
brain.
Then it's 2 tentacle.
That was a hit.
Yep. So you at the start of your turn take 6 psychic damage as it is grappled to you with its tentacles, and it's attacking your brain.
Do temporary hit points negate some of that?
It's
You would
just
have-
damage, man. So if it's temporary hit points, then it wouldn't. But I believe that the damage will resolve before you get your temporary hit points.
So just do temporary hit points soak psychic damage, I guess is what I'm trying to ask, or is that only physical damage?
No, it temporary hit points soak all damage.
Okay,
It's
cool.
hit points. Yeah. The
Okay.
whole damage type's targeting different things of Pathfinder shenanigans.
All right. So yeah, all his attacks are up there.
Yeah, so he would take some from the chain, and I already factored in the other damage.
He gets a resist against the chain to see if he doesn't
He's
get
already
grappled.
grappling you with his tentacles, so it doesn't matter.
Ah. You hold me, I hold you, and we just cry in this room.
Freya.
All right, going to march up here. And shoot the weird ass thing.
Which one?
This
All of them.
guy.
All right.
Good point. They're all weird.
All right.
That'll hit. Doing nice macaroni of damage. Still up, but very hurt.
All right, that's my turn.
Pretty beefy. Ivy.
Gonna go to the one closest to her now.
That'll hit.
Still up?
Oh, yeah. He hasn't
Okay.
taken any damage until now.
Gotcha. Just making sure.
Yep.
16?
Hit.
Oh, ignore that sneak attack. It's just 7.
Yep.
And bonus action, disengage. She's gonna move back.
Got it. Nulgrim.
Wait, no.
before you-
Sorry, she can't do that. Her bonus action was to do the second attack.
Gotcha.
She's staying put.
Nulgrim, before your turn, you take 12 points of psychic damage from the tentacles wrapped around you,
All right.
and now it's your turn.
All right. As a standard action. Try to think. Give me a sec.
Of course.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll just full attack for a solid hit.
Hit.
And second.
That'll hit.
Yeah, I'm good for now. I'll end my turn. Well, because I'm grappled, so I can't move, right?
Your speed is 0, correct?
See 0. Okay. Then I think that'll be my turn. Yeah. Wait. I got lay on hands. Is that a? That's probably not a bonus action.
No, it is not.
All right. Then yep, that's my turn.
Okie doke. Suckers will continue.
Is it not bonus on yourself in 5e?
But on the flip side, you don't roll. It's just a pool of hit points you can allocate at will. So you can always get just the right amount. Either way, spear attack on Thrum. Spear attack on Nulgrim.
That'll hit.
The 12.
Yep. My dexterity is 12, so that hits my
All right.
armor class exactly.
And Thrum, your AC.
19.
Thank you. I'm going to ignore the tentacle attacks because you're both still grabbed. Psychic Lash against Thrum. Psychic Lash against Nulgrim.
That'll hit.
22 against Nulgrim. 17 against Thrum. And your rage does not have psychic damage, to be clear cut.
Right. On his turn, he gets 3 temporary hit points, so that's why I was asking earlier, but I know Rage doesn't touch it.
But that's their turn. Taskell.
Really didn't think about the turn at all. So have the spiritual weapon take its swing first.
That'll hit.
It's tough, but
Not the highest
Probably.
AC.
yeah, probably shouldn't be wasting too many more spells on him. Range attack in melee.
If there's someone threatening you in melee, you get disadvantage on the attack.
So the zombie is going to give you disadvantage against other people. And it.
That's about what I thought, but
I mean, you could step out of his range.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
suffer an
I'm,
AOL. Since AOLs are a disadvantage.
take a back pedal off of him.
Nope.
He'll miss, and I'll take another shot at that dude.
That'll hit.
Have to pick up one of those spears on our way out.
All right.
Which is
Stop.
probably all of the weapons I can carry at once.
Zombie time. So 2 disadvantaged swords against Ivy. 1, 2.
This.
Disadvantage against Thrum. 1, 2. Thrum,
Yes.
you take 10 psychic points of damage from the tentacles wrapped around your arm. Your turn.
And
So wait,
take that.
are these baby aboleths?
Maybe.
They certainly do not. They certainly do not get a glow up. I'll tell you that.
Baby.
Listen, despite what the internet says, not everything needs to be fuckable.
I disagree.
Not with that mindset.
Some things just must be ugly.
No. It's not that everything must be fuckable by your standards. It's that someone out there is depraved enough to want to anyway.
Mm-hmm.
1-2's got
Alright.
nothing to do with it, man.
You're hitting the spawn here.
Hitting the white one.
Yep.
You
I mean,
Ever
well,
since I opened the
do either
monster
of those
manual and turned to the gelatinous cube.
answer to all my prayers. Do either of those hit? Or is punches?
the 23 does, the 11 misses. The chain will hit. The grapple result doesn't matter because it can't natural 20, but the other 5 plus 7 damage will hit. It is looking very, very not good. And that your turn?
Yep.
Freya.
All right. I am just going to fire at the same one again.
All right. Well, you have to roll to see if your cannon recharges. Because I don't think did you spend a spell slot last turn to recharge it?
No.
I don't think, yeah, because then you'll need to see if it recharges.
Sure.
It does, so. All good.
Real quick, how is Ivy looking?
She has not been touched.
Okay. Yeah, I will. Yeah, just fire at the same one.
The disadvantage helps.
Oh,
That'll hit. Almost kills it. It's still up, though. Very rough.
Which one was he targeting?
The one on Nolgrim.
Gotcha.
finish the job.
All right, Ivy.
Just because I'm gonna have to ask this a lot. Freya doesn't have reach, right? threaten him.
Tackle.
Freya does not have reach.
Okay.
But Thrum does.
Oh yeah. The angle makes it weird with the sideways thing.
Yeah.
So I thought
Yeah,
that was
I
15.
don't even pretend to know the sideways rules. That's why I use the ruler. I'm
Yeah,
always
same
on the
here.
ruler without where it says can't show to the others because I never know for sure.
No worries. So yeah, she's gonna attack that one a couple times.
Do it.
So first one, 16.
Hit.
14.
Right.
And a bonus blade.
Hit.
I would just turn off sneak attack.
Hmm.
So that's 22 points of damage. Total.
Looking very unsteady on its feet, but still standing.
And she's just gonna remain.
All right. Melgrim, let's see if this psychic damage at the start of your turn puts you down.
Nope,
Nope.
still up. How's he looking?
Not gonna lie, I thought Nolgrim had more
that's-
health than that and was gonna be
Death's
fine.
Door. Well, it's because he's unarmored right now.
Yeah.
So he has lower hit mitigation.
Right.
Mm.
4-pick go.
Hit and kill.
All right.
And you can still move if there's a target within 15 feet that you would like to attack.
That one
Use your second
and
attack.
I forget, is lay on hands since you have paladin levels in action?
yeah, it's an action.
Okay.
All right, let's see here. So it'll make a Constitution saving throw.
Can
DC.
I? Oh, never mind.
What do you want to do?
I was gonna pump a level 1 divine smite into that.
Sure, by all means.
All right.
I mean, you get to do that after you roll, so.
10.
All right. That's a dead zombie. And octopus part on its head pops off. Now operate on their turn order.
Now I just hear the Zoidberg noises. Whoop, 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 whoop.
All right. This sucker is going to end his grapple with Thrum. He is going to disengage and then 30 feet away. That's his turn.
I trust since you said disengage, he can't. Thrum can't
Yeah,
do anything.
disengage action.
That is the entire point of the disengage action. Yes.
Was going to send the hammer after him, so
That will certainly hit.
Wait, if Grum was grappling him as well, would he have been able to do that?
Oh, yeah, I guess. Let me see here.
Depends on
Well, he
control.
got a natural 20 on his athletics, so
That works. If
But he wouldn't be able to disengage, right? If
Okay,
he used
so
his
you got-
action.
you get one free punch then, Thrum.
Okay. I'm not
No.
trying to monkey it up. I'm
Yeah,
just,
no, it's no problem. Okay, so yeah, that kills him. Yeah, I'm fine with AOs that do damage. It turns into monkey shit when it's like an AOO that also grapples. I'm like, oh, okay, so just all movement in this combat's a bad idea. I see.
anyway,
But-
I'm going to shoot the squid.
The little one on the ground.
12 may or may not.
Don't like the look of that little squid.
what's that little fucker?
Yeah, that misses.
Is that the thing that comes off his head?
Yep.
Protect your noggins.
Mostly, I don't like how near me it is.
I'm a scurry. All right. Their turn. First up, the zombie. Makes 2 sword attacks against Thrum. 1, 2, both misses.
Did you mean to disadvantage? Oh, because of the sword.
Yep.
Yep.
And this one is going to little sucker. Advance, disengage. And just like quick jet away. Because he's got a swim speed of 60 feet.
Gonna go tell Mom on us.
All right, Thrum.
Can I target the thing on his head?
Sure, you can do it if you do a disadvantage attack, you can attack directly. Also, if you get a natural 20, I'll say you hit it.
Nah, I'll just try and kill him.
Gumbo, I just remembered. Have I seen these fuckers before?
Out of character? Yes, you have.
Fuck you. No one who's listening to this is gonna understand because we didn't record that.
I know. Okay, so that's. But yes, Loki and Kenneth have also seen these.
Mm-hmm.
So it is down, and it's a little bit on its top pops off. Boop. I love these things.
You have their little tokens pop off. Reminded me of it. I was like, he's done this before.
Freya.
All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna roll to reload. I'm not gonna reload, but I'm gonna spend a bonus action to reload and shoot that tiny fucker.
Go for it.
Shoot
That seems like overkill.
He
Well,
remembers
you know
these
the
things.
hallway's blocked.
He remembers these things. That'll hit and evaporate it. Yep. It's full dead. That takes us out of combat.
Would if I was going to ask if Ivy had been able to move with a bonus action 30 feet to see if she can throw a dagger at that one that tried to escape, or would it be out of line of sight still?
It would have, yeah.
Okay.
It rounded 2 corners.
Okay, just wanted to check because if she
Yep,
had
yep.
like line of sight, she has range of 60 feet of throwing the dagger. So
Yeah, because it had 60 feet of movement and it rounded like 2 corners. So.
good to know.
All right. After the flurry of the battle, I'll move you back to the other map just so that way spare you guys from the lag. You're in a room. Ignis is still unconscious and chained up.
Probably see about unchaining her. Is it
Certainly,
something we have
you're
to
not,
break, or is there like locks we can just pick through?
certainly you're not gonna unchain the Duergar.
Anyway,
Yes, she
to
helped
answer my
us.
question, do we have to break the lock, or is there actually a lock I can just pick?
It's more like a latch mechanism that you can just open.
Okay. So
This one served on the ship we had after you went overboard.
She's a real one. We can all vouch for that.
I'm going to use this as an opportunity to use Lay on Hands myself and use all 25 hit points to bump me back to something where I'm not quite on death's door.
Yep.
Or at least real enough to, probably help us until we get out of here.
can we take a couple-minute break right now, since it seems to be before we get into the next round of rolls?
Absolutely.
Be right back.
I'll do the same.
Okay.